bunch of violets. Baffert in Kentucky, again and again and again. Broadway smash. All this coming up on Horses and Courses.
The Off-Track Betting Communications Network presents Horses and Courses, OTB's Thoroughbred News with your host, Jack Wolfeseater. And now, with a look at this week's news in the thoroughbred industry, here's Jack.
And hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of Horses and Courses as our summer season is starting to really wind down now with just a few days left for the summer of '97. The racing action is not winding down, though, as we've got excellent stake races again for you on the show this week from east to west, north and south, Midwest, and the heart of America. The Kentucky Cup run at Turfway Park on Saturday afternoon. We got 5 great races in that series. Fairplex opened up. We'll be taking a look at the Pomona racing action out in the Los Angeles County Fair. And of course, we've got our Belmont action as well. So plenty of enticing thoroughbred races to keep you entertained for this full hour here this week on the program. How about we start things off going down to Miami, taking a look at Calder's feature race on Saturday afternoon. It was the Spend-A-Buck handicap at a mile and a 16th, $50,000, the guaranteed purse, and it was scheduled for the main track, and guess what? No rain. If it was turf, you know it would have rained down there. Nonetheless, let's take a look. Here's Phil Saltzman down in Miami with the call of the Spend-A-Buck.
And they're off in the Spend-A-Buck handicap. To the inside, Ensign Ray moves for the lead. Middle of the track, Valid Romeo. Then toward the rail, Little Mo S. To the far outside, that's Shan's Ready. Then it's a length back to the inside. It's Unruled settling in 5th. Another length back, that's Sir Irish's Secret. Then 2 more lengths, that's Wooden Dance. And a length and a half to Derivative. They move around the clubhouse turn. They went the first quarter in 23-2. It's Ensign Ray in front by a length with Valid Romeo forcing the pace second. Length and a half to the inside. That's Little Mo S. Then to the outside, it's Shan's Ready. At the rail, Unruled. Sir Irish's Secret has moved to the extreme outside. There's a break of 6 lengths to the rail. Wooden Dance with Derivative. They continue up the backstretch to the half-mile pole. They went to half in 47-1. On the inside, Ensign Ray leads a half length. It's Valid Romeo second on the far outside. That's Sir Irish's Secret moving up third. Then it's a length back to the inside to Little Mo S. Next comes Shan's Ready. It's a length and a half toward the far outside. That's Unruled. Then comes Derivative and the trailer Wooden Dance. 3 quarters, 1:11-3, and they move to the quarter pole. On the outside, that's Sir Irish's Secret moving for the lead. It's Valid Romeo second, Ensign Ray on the inside, far outside, it's Shan's Ready. They're at the top of the stretch. Sir Irish's Secret with Shan's Ready toward the far outside. Here comes Derivative toward the inside, Unruled. Field moves to the 16th pole with the lead. It's Shan's Ready. Sir Irish's Secret far outside, Derivative. Furthest out, it's Wooden Dance. They come to deep stretch. It's Derivative getting the lead. Shan's Ready is second. Close for the show. We'll give it to Sir Irish's Secret.
Derivative, J.C. Farrar in the irons for trainer Jimmy Bracken gets the victory in the Spend-A-Buck. Sean's Ready finishing in the place position. Sir Irish's Secret finishes up for the show money. Derivative, good stretch drive, off since the 4th of August. Nice freshening there. Came back and gets the victory in 1:45-3. Okay, from Miami, let's go up to Virginia. Colonial Downs again on the program this week, and nice to get the good positive response we got when we showed you their stake races last week on the program. Hope the track does well there down in Virginia. This week we've got the Virginia is for Lovers handicap on Saturday afternoon. Older horses going 3/4 of a mile, $100,000, the guaranteed purse on the race. Again, Dave Rodman in Virginia describes the action.
Wise Dusty and Romano Gucci. Cat Be Nimble showing good early speed as well. Balance the Budget Extreme outside. Appealing Skier in the purple colors now moving forward. Valid Expectations. Cat Be Nimble drop back second last all of a sudden, and Viv is the trailer. It's a tight bunch though, only 6 lengths first to last into the turn. On the inside now. On the inside is Wise Dusty is showing the way. Wise Dusty's got the lead. Romano Gucci and Appealing Skier is third. Followed by Balance the Budget, Valid Expectations. Cat Be Nimble is second last at this point, and Viv is the trailer. 21 and 3. They flew through the opening quarter. There's about 3 furlongs to go in the race. And in the inside, Wise Dusty from Appealing Skier on the outside. Romano Gucci is backed out. Followed by Balance the Budget is now taking that third spot. The half 44, 3/5 of a second, 3/16 to go. Appealing Skier, Valid Expectations now found room and is coming after that one. Coming through the last furlong. Here comes Valid Expectations, wearing down Appealing Skier. Appealing Skier, Valid Expectations on the outside. A real tussle down to the line. Appealing Skier digs down with that nose in front. Appealing Skier, super game to win it. Valid Expectations and Viv.
Appealing Skier grudgingly holds on here. That's the mark of an old class horse as he gets the head victory, sent off at 9-2. You know this pure sprinter is always in there cracking for you. For Ben Perkins Sr. gets his 8th career win. Valid Expectations, another excellent sprinter, just couldn't get by Appealing Skier on Saturday and has to settle for second money. Viv up from Florida checks in for the show money. 109 and 4, Appealing Skier, Rick Wilson, Ben Perkins Sr. teaming up to get some of that loot at Colonial on Saturday. Sunday afternoon, the Polynesian Stakes was run at a mile and a 16th. Again, we've got our older horses going postward. It's another 100 grander. And again, here's Dave Rodman with the call.
And they're off. Blaze Winner was actually out of the gate first. Lies of Omission. Richie the coach and Run John Run now moving through inside from the inside gate there. Traffic Circle is in the back of the pack, but only 5 lengths from the leader. And there goes Richie the coach now. Richie the coach gunning right out to the front from Run John Run, and Lies of Omission racing third by a neck. Blaze Winner's on the outside up close, just 2 lengths from that lead, and Traffic Circle trails 5 lengths from leader. Run John Run is going to be the aggressive one down to the inside, putting some pressure on Richie the coach. Pretty solid opening quarter there. Right behind him, Lies of Omission, Blaze Winner, and Traffic Circles tracking along 5 lengths off that lead. Heading to the far turn here at Colonial Downs on the inside, Run John Run got ahead in front with 5/8 of a mile to go from Richie the coach and Lies of Omission third. Blaze Winner, now Traffic Circle, still only 4 lengths from that lead in last position, beginning to move up just a little bit. Traffic Circle being asked for Run. Round that far turn, the outside Richie the coach, the inside Run John Run, Lies of Omission, Blaze Winner, and Traffic Circle remains last. They're all packed up now. 3.5 furlongs to go. Run John Run, Richie the coach on the outside. Lies of Omission trying to squeeze through in between. Blaze Winner, Traffic Circle in some traffic. Traffic Circle going to have to get out of the congestion, coming 4 wide into the stretch. Run John Run, Traffic Circle on the outside with a big sweeping move. Hits the front. 1/4 of a mile to go, and Traffic Circle's made it through the traffic. Traffic Circle looks like the last 3/16 of a mile is Edgar Prado's to enjoy on Traffic Circles, come bounding home through the final furlong. Traffic Circle keeps on adding on the lengths from Run John Run and Blaze Winner. 16th to go, and Traffic Circle will stroll home in the Polynesian to win by 5. Blaze Winner and Run John Run.
Hey, Traffic Circle by 4 lengths. We saw this guy in Saratoga for one start and was absolutely awful. He raced down at Aqueduct in the spring and was awful. Last April, though, down in Maryland, he won the John Blanks Campbell. So what does trainer Johnny Kimmel do after these 2 awful performances spaced out quite readily in New York? Says, hey, let's send him back down to the Mid-Atlantic section of the country, and they get the money by 4. Edgar Prado in the irons. They sent him off at 6-5, so they remembered him. Blaze Winter was second. Run, John, Run, finishing in the show spot. Traffic Circle goes the mile and a 16th. 1:42 and 1. Johnny Kimmel, I think, will keep this guy down there now. All right, the Meadowlands, Saturday night. What a race we have for you. The Violet Handicap on the grass for fillies and mares, mile and a 16th. They're going for a purse of $100,000 in guaranteed money down to East Rutherford in the call of Saturday night's Violet Handicap.
All in line, set to go for the Violet Handicap, and they're off. TJ's Turn made a stumble at the start there, but comes on early. Aerobic Stepper between horses. Fasta shows some early speed as they combine for the first time, and it's TJ's Turn, and Tommy Turner will take the early lead. On the inside, Policer Bay is racing second. Fasta is third, with Sangria is fourth. On the outside, that's Aerobic Stepper in the 5th spot. Shemazel, the heavy favorite, between horses in tight quarters, 6th. Then it's Overcharger in the red. That one followed by Tough Broad, about 6 lengths off the early lead, 23-3 for the first quarter. TJ's Turn, and Tommy Turner trying to slow things down here. On the outside, Fasta is prompting the pace as they race down the backstretch. Shemazel's right there, close third, the favorite with Jerry Bailey. On the outside, Aerobic Stepper towards the rail, Policer Bay. And next comes Sangria. That one followed by Tough Broad, still only about 5 lengths off the lead, and Overcharger trails, and TJ's Turn and Fasta on the outside. 48-1, a slow pace here, and they'll pick it up now. Robbie Davis calls on Fasta as TJ's Turn tries to stay with her. Here comes Shemazel. Jerry Bailey fires with her. Policer Bay is there, and Sangria trying to get into it late on the outside. Overcharger, a late charge from the back of the pack, and Fasta has taken charge. Shemazel right there in the brown cap with Jerry Bailey aboard as they turn home. The 3/4, 1:12-1. Digging in, Fasta right there between horses. Shemazel on the outside. Sangria's coming on. Up the rail comes Policer Bay. A tight finish here, and it's a photo between Fasta and a late surge from Sangria in 1:42.
Oh, a bunch of violets indeed. Outside horse Sangria, trained by Dr. John Fisher, has been second or third in his last 4 starts. She's always close. Gets it this time. Rick Wilson in the irons, the nose to the good. 15-1, $33.60 for this daughter of El Gran Senor, winning the Violet. Fasta was in the middle there, finishing second. And then we have Shemazel out of Chris Clement's bond, 3-5 favorite, and just loses by about 6 inches. Excellent race for all 3 fillies. They go the mile and a 16th in 1:42 flat. Okay, from the Meadowlands, let's get down to Florence, Kentucky, as we celebrate this year's edition of the Kentucky Cup at Turfway Park. We'll start you off with the juvenile fillies. They're going a flat mile, 2-year-old fillies, of course. $100,000, the guaranteed purse. Mike Battaglia, the announcer at Turfway, has the call of the juvenile fillies.
And they're off. For the lead, Nurse Goodbody and Lilia Gold on the outside. Quickly on the inside, that's Dubai. Then down along the rail, Key Echo, it's Dubai who gets the lead into the first turn. Has it by a length. Key Echo is second ahead. Lilia Gold runs third. Nurse Goodbody is fourth ahead. Eagle's Wings is fifth. Then it's 9 Lives, Vivid Angel, and Double J Rachel trails. First quarter went in 23-1, and Dubai is in front a length. Lilia Gold is a second by ahead. Down along the inside, Key Echo runs third ahead. 9 Lives on the extreme outside is fourth. Then Eagle's Wings, Nurse Goodbody. Length back to the favorite, Vivid Angel. The trailer, Double J Rachel, Half and 46 and 4, Dubai, the leader, has it a half length. On the outside, 9 Lives is second. On the extreme outside, Vivid Angel now gains ground into third. Key Echo is a fourth. Then Eagles Wings runs fifth. Lily Gold drops back sixth. Then Nurse Goodbody, the trailer Double J Rachel as they move into the stretch. On the inside, Dubai. The outside, 9 Lives. Center of the track, that's Vivid Angel. It's still, though, Dubai in front. Has it a half length. Vivid Angel on the extreme outside, Nurse Goodbody, the inside, Key Echo. It's Key Echo and Nurse Goodbody. Nurse Goodbody up to win it by a head over.
Nurse Goodbody, half-length score here. Sent off at 8-1, $19.80. Won the Magnolia at Ellis Park and gets up on the outside. Eddie Martin Jr. in the saddle for trainer Joe Pedalino. Key Echo was second. Dubai finished in the third position. Nurse Goodbody, that nice half-length score the hard way, coming around all the horses, goes the mile in 1:38.3. All right, the seventh race, the 2-year-old colt's turn in the Kentucky Cup juvenile colt race, a mile and a 16th the distance for the boys. It is, again, of course, 100 grander. Here's Mike with the call.
And they're off. Time limit breaks sharply for the lead on the outside. The inside, Allymore being well noted. Then it's Lay Down, followed by The Devil. Reformer Rally and Nice Ride trails into the first turn. Time limit the leader. Has it by a length. Well noted through from the inside, second by a head. Lay Down third, a half length. Allymore B is fourth. 2.5 lengths back. Reformer Rally runs fifth. Gap of 5 to The Devil and Nice Ride. First quarter 23-3. Time limit is in front. Has it a length. Lay Down is second ahead. The inside, well noted, runs third a length. Allymore B fourth, a length and a half. Reformer Rally fifth. Big gap back to The Devil and Nice Ride. Half went in 47-2. The leader, Time Limit, has it a half length. Lay Down second ahead, well noted on the inside, runs a third. Length and a half back. Allymore B is fourth. Then up on the outside in fifth, that's The Devil. Followed by Reformer Rally, Nice Ride as they move forward the stretch. Time Limit. Still in front, Lay Down on the outside second. Down along the inside, well noted third. Down the stretch, it's Time Limit. Time Limit ducks in. Lay Down now moves by and gets the lead. Time Limit is second. Then up from the outside, The Devil gains ground. It's Time Limit drawing off. Time Limit wins it by 4.
Lay Down. Nicky Zito broke this guy's maiden at Saratoga during the season, ships him down to Kentucky, and bingo, gets a very smart 5-length score. He was made the favorite, too. Sent off 7 of 5, $4.80 ticket on Lay Down. Time Limit, very goofy move there in the stretch, obviously very green, too. Gary Stevens almost getting put through the rail there on Time Limit, and that was all for him. Gary straightens him out, gives him a little bit of an education. The horse runs on and gets the second money, but might have won the race if he didn't show his greediness. The Devil finished in the third spot. Lay Down. Don't want to take anything away from that little incident in the stretch. Might be a good one for Zito. Goes the mile in a 16th in a minute 43 seconds flat. All right, next up we've got the Kentucky Cup Sprint, 3/4, the purse, 150 guaranteed. These are 3-year-olds. Again, let's take a look. Here's Mike's call of the sprint.
And they're off. For the lead from the outside, that's Confide. Also on the outside, Smooth Deputy. then Nicholas D.S. Through from the inside, Oro de Mexico, Partners Hero, and the trailer Pro Song. Down the back stretch, Smooth Deputy, the leader. Has it by a half length, Confide second ahead. Through from the inside, Oro de Mexico and Partners Hero. Then on the outside, Nicholas D.S. Pro Song trails. First quarter, 21-4. On the inside, that's Partners Hero. The outside still Smooth Deputy, Oro de Mexico, and Confide on the extreme outside. Those four right together, then Nicholas Diaz and Pro Song into the stretch. Partners Hero, Oro de Mexico, Confide, and Smooth Deputy. Those four, Pro Song is gaining ground. Oro de Mexico, Pro Song on the extreme outside. Partners Hero between horses. It's Partners Hero, Oro de Mexico. Partners Hero wins at a half over Oro de Mexico. Pro Song third.
Well, you weren't going to shut out D. Wayne on Kentucky Cup Day at Turfway, and he gets his victory here in the sprint with Partners Hero. 2 in a row for this guy. Won the Remsen at Monmouth last time out. Pat Day in the irons for the half-length score, beating Oro de Mexico, who we saw up here at Saratoga a couple of times, running very, very nicely and continues on that way, just missing in a very game effort. Pro Song gets the show money, but it is Partners Hero going the 3/4 in 9 flat. All right, next up, the fillies and mares in the Turfway Breeders' Cup Stakes. They're at 1 mile and a 16th. $250,000, the added purse on the race. Mr. Battaglia has the call for us.
And they're off. City Band breaks sharply for the lead from the inside. Up on the outside, Buckeye Search and Feasibility Study. Then it's Ocean View, and Golden Delicious trails into the first turn. The leader, City Band, has it now by a length. Up on the outside, Feasibility Study is second. Gap of 2. Buckeye Search is third. 3 back to Ocean View. And Golden Delicious, first quarter, 23-4. The leader, City Band, on the inside by a half. Feasibility Study is second. Gap of 2.5 to Buckeye Search in third. Then it's Ocean View who runs fourth. 3 back to the trailer, Golden Delicious. Half went in 47-1. City Band in front. Feasibility Study right there on the outside, second by 3. Buckeye Search is third. 2.5 to Ocean View, then Golden Delicious. Moving into the turn. On the inside, that City Band with the head in front. Feasibility Study second, 2.5. Buckeye Search is third. Golden Delicious is gaining ground on the outside. Ocean View drops back to trail as they move into the stretch. City Band, Feasibility Study. Now Feasibility Study puts ahead in front, still on the inside, City Band. Up on the outside, Buckeye Search and Golden Delicious. They're in the final furlong. Feasibility Study gets the lead. Then City Band, Feasibility Study wins at a length over City Band. Golden Delicious third.
Feasibility Study out of Mott's Bond galloped up here at Saratoga in the slop last time, gets his second win in her second win in a row. Now in the Turfway race with Mike Smith in the irons. City Band game performance there as these two went at it pretty much the whole way around. Feasibility Study just outgaming City Band and Lucas in the late going for the win. Golden Delicious coming off a tough loss at Ellis last time out, runs on nicely again and gets the third money. But it is Feasibility Study carrying her sloppy Saratoga form to Kentucky for the win in 1:42.2. And our final Kentucky Cup race we'll be covering is on the show this week is the Classic at 1 mile and a furlong. $500,000 guaranteed money for the older horses. Let's take a look as Mike calls it for us.
All in line, standing well, and they're off. For the lead from the inside, That is Stephanotis. Quickly on the outside, Cimarron and Distorted Humor. Then down along the rail, George's Gold, followed by Mount Sassafras. Into the first turn. From the outside, Cimarron moves by, gets the lead. Has it by a length and a half. Down along the inside, Stephanotis. Up on the outside, Distorted Humor now takes the second. Stephanotis is third by a head. Then up from the outside, entry mate Mount Sassafras. Gap of 4 to George's Gold, who runs fifth. Then up from between horses, Regal Discovery, Coup d'Argent, and the trailer Danville. First quarter in 23 flat. Cimarron is in front, has it by a length. Distorted Humor second ahead. On the outside, that's Mount Sassafras third a length. Stephanotis is fourth, gap of 2.5. Coup d'Argent is fifth ahead, then Regal Discovery, followed by George's Gold and Danville, the half in 46 flat. Cimarron continues to hold the lead. Now Distorted Humor up on the outside second. It's a gap of 3. Stephanotis moves up, takes third by a head. Mount Sassafras is fourth. Coup d'Argent is gaining ground between horses. Then Regal Discovery into the stretch. It's Distorted Humor who puts ahead in front. Cimarron Game on the inside. Now Cimarron retakes the lead. On the outside, Distorted Humor. Coup d'Argent is gaining ground, but Cimarron under Kent DeSormo. Cimarron upsets Distorted Humor, wins it by almost a length with Distorted Humor second and Coup d'Argent third.
Hey, here's Cimarron. Gutty performance here from Bob Baffert and Don Disney for the length score and $17.40 mutual ticket. This guy won the Cornhusker for Baffert out at Prairie Meadows this year, and then raced it once, I believe, at Delmont. Didn't do all that well. Put him away for a little bit. Brings him back to Kentucky, where Baffert is becoming a homeboy in Kentucky, the way he's winning with Silver Charm and, of course, Annette, and now Cimarron. They love Baffert in Kentucky. DeSormo had the mount for Baffert, gets the victory. Distorted Humor out of Elliott Walden's barn made a big run down the lane and just could not get by Cimarron. Has to settle for second. Coup d'Argent finishing in the show spot. 1 minute 48 seconds flat, the mile 8th running time in the Classic, won by Cimarron. All right, let's take our first break here. When we come out the break, we've got our action this week from Remington, Bay Meadows. Take a look at Louisiana Downs, and of course Belmont turf racing over the weekend. And Fairplex, their little 3-week meeting out in Pomona is underway. We'll take a look at a couple of their stakes as well. Several more good races coming up. Don't go away. Be right back after this.
Every spring, a miracle happens on breeding farms across New York State. Yearlings join the ranks of thoroughbreds and standardbreds, hoping to be in the winner's circle. Last year, Capital OTB contributed over $16 million to racetracks and breeding funds. The racing industry generates thousands of jobs and puts millions of dollars back into the local economy. So when you see this, remember, during the past 25 years, Capital OTB has provided over $200 million to help keep horse racing alive in New York State.
Louisiana Downs on Saturday afternoon. We've got the Island World Handicap for you. 7/8 of a mile sprint for our older horses. $40,000, the guaranteed purse on the race. Now they had an audio problem emanating from the track, so the audio kicks in about midway through the stretch. We'll show you a little bit more of the race than that because it is a good one, especially with the filly JJ's Dream in there, taking on the boys once again. Let's take a look. Here's Chris Kudelak calling the Island World from Louisiana Downs.
Bound with a chance to steal it from the inside. JJ's Dream getting tired. Here comes Spirit Bound down along the inside. Spirit Bound gets through to snatch the win from JJ's Dream. Bring the Green ran a tough third.
Spirit Bound comes up the inside for Clarence Pacou. Ron Ardoin in the saddle and steals it from JJ's Dream, who did everything she possibly could to win this race. 7/8 is really stretching the distance for her. She's much, much better at 6 or 6.5. runs on nicely, but succumbs late and falls that head short. Spirit Bound loves to close like that and gets the money in the Island Whirl. Bring the Green, finishing in the show spot. Spirit Bound, 7 furlongs Saturday in Louisiana, 1:21 and 4. All right, on Sunday afternoon at Remington Park, the Ricks Memorial Handicap was run. Fillies and mares, they're on the grass at 1 mile and a furlong. $75,000 is the guaranteed purse on the Ricks Memorial. Is Jim Byers in Oklahoma City with the call.
They're off. War Thief is heading right to the lead. War Thief looking to cross over, heads toward the lead. Honeymoon Mint had a quick start and races in second in the chute, followed by She's a Bullet, Prairie Maiden to the outside, and sequentially out of the infield chute, War Thief and Tim Ducey decide to go to the lead here, and they set the pace by a little more than a length. Prairie Maiden to the outside second. She's a Bullet now third. Honeymoon Mint races fourth on the inside. Accelerator outside of her in fifth. Followed by sequentially hugging the rail in sixth position. My Ooh-Ah, who had an awkward start, is alongside her. Sizzlin' Sunshine 3 wide around that clubhouse turn. Bendel Bonnet is next to last, and Mama Bucks trails the field. They move on to the backstretch with War Thief. Leading the way by a little more than a length, Prairie Maiden tracks her from second, then a 3-length break back to She's a Bullet, who's racing in third, followed by Honeymoon Mint, who's fourth, who's moved off the rail now, followed by Accelerator, 3 wide fifth up the backstretch of a fairly well spread out group. Sequentially is sixth, Sizzlin' Sunshine alongside her in seventh, then My Ooh-Ah to the far outside. Mama Bucks is next to last, and Bendel Bonnet trails the field. They bunch up some now as they approach the final turn, and it's War Thief still leading the way, and Prairie Maiden still glued to her outside. War Thief by 3 parts of a length. Prairie Maiden still right there in second. She's a Bullet is 2.5 lengths from the top pair, running in third, followed by Honeymoon Mint to the inside, and Accelerator is fifth as they enter the stretch. War Thief still leads the way. Ducey confident on her. A furlong to go, and War Thief leads the way, and Ducey just nurses her along, and she is holding Prairie Maiden safe, followed by She's a Bullet and Accelerator as they come to the finish. War Thief with the lead. Ducey gets busy late, but War Thief takes the Ricks Memorial.
Hey, here's War Thief. Boy, we've seen this gal enough this season on the program. Tim Ducey in the irons for Clinton Stewart. Wires the field. It might have been a little overconfident there. He thought he had it won and then had to shake her up late because Prairie Maiden, who shipped in from Arapahoe Park and was virtually unheard of, made this gal, War Thief, run the final part of it as she was dogging her all the way around, puts in a game effort, and has to come up short there by 3 parts of a length, gets the placing. Accelerator finishing in the third spot. War Thief wins another race with a minor scare here as she goes the mile and a furlong in 1:47 and 4. And at 3 to 5, the folks were a little shaky there when Prairie Maiden came at her. But Ducey knew he had enough left and got the win. Okay, from Remington, let's go out to Bay Meadows and take a look at the Bay Meadows Breeders' Cup Sprint from Saturday afternoon. 3/4 of a mile the distance, 200 thou, the added purse on the race. Paul Allen in Bay Meadows has the call of this one.
Okay. Racing, and they've broken a line. Moving Tribute, Tres Paraíso and Alacan come off quickly, and Alacan shoots off to the early lead. Mashaka's Pride is 4 lengths out of it and 4 clear from Boundless Moment. 5 furlongs to run in the sprint, and Alacan leads it by 2. Tres Paraíso is in second with Moving Tribute to his inside. Mashaka's Pride lay fourth, 4 lengths off and 7 clear from the stretch running Boundless Moment. They head into the far turn, and Alacan's going to take them just as far as he can. Alacan leads it by 2 from Tres Paraíso, who is still held together beautifully by Nakatani. Then it's Moving Tribute, Mashaka's Pride, and Boundless Moment now is beginning to run on, but 9 lengths out of it. They have a quarter of a mile to go in the Bay Meadows Breeders' Cup Sprint, and Alakan leads the way. But Tres Paraíso is taking off now to the outside, and Tres Paraíso takes the lead with a furlong to go. Alakan calls it a day. Then we come to Mashaka's Pride. He's running a big one, and Boundless Moment's taking off on the outside. Tres Paraíso is leading. Boundless Moment, Mashaka's Pride cannot catch him. Tres Paraíso and Corey Nakatani, the sprint champions.
Tres Paraíso, 3 in a row, including the Pat O'Brien last time down at Del Mar. Now Daryl Vienna sends this one up to Bay Meadows and gets its 3rd win in a row. 2 lengths. Corey Nakatani, nice to see Corey back after that very unfortunate bit of nastiness at Del Mar earlier on in the meeting. Hope Corey's got his house straightened out now. He gets the win here on Tres Paraíso for Daryl Vienna. Mashika's Pride finishing in the 2nd position, and Boundless Moment gets the show money. Tres Paraíso 1:07 and 4. That is not a misprint, folks. They were flying at Bay Meadows on Saturday. All right, down to the Los Angeles area. The Los Angeles County Fair underway for their 3-week run in Pomona. And, of course, they've renamed it Fairplex. First up on Saturday afternoon, the E.B. Johnson Stakes for fillies and mares. They're at 1 mile and a 16th, $50,000, the guaranteed purse. And, of course, on this bull ring, you go around a couple of times. Let's take a look. Trevor's in the announce booth. Here he is with the call of the E.B. Johnson.
Deal for the E.B. Johnson Stakes, sent on their way to a perfect beginning. Guthrie in the white colours going to get the early lead. Buckaroo Zoo coming through to get 2nd. Not a Gold Breakers in 3rd. Down at the rail is Norcliffe Dancer, 4 lengths off the leaders. On the outside comes Prize Baby, and that leaves British Bauble last, 8 off the lead. Into the turn first time round, and Guthrie tugging away at this bit. Now Guthrie keen to go on, sets a fast pace, opens up by 2. Buckaroo Zoo's in 2nd. Prize Baby in the centre of the track. Norcliffe Dancer is down at the rail. Not a Gold Break in the white blinkers between them, and British Bauble continues to bring up the rear. They come to the 5/8, and Guthrie trying to slow the pace down. Now he's still clear by 2. Buckaroo Zoo is racing 2nd, and Prize Baby on the outside. Not a Gold Break between horses, and Norcliffe Dancer, those 3 in a line for 3rd. British Bauble 8 lengths off the leaders. A half mile to run in the E.B. Johnson Stakes, and Guthrie pretty much got it all her own way out here, leads by 2. Buckaroo Zoo is tracking her, has been from the opening of the gate. Not a Gold Break is now asked to pick it up in 3rd. Norcliffe Dancer is 6 off the leaders. Prize Baby and British Bauble have got to do better. They have come into the quarter pole now, and Guthrie is still clear by 3 lengths. Buckaroo Zoo's 2nd, Not a Gold Break 3rd. Norcliffe Dancer's dropping back. Past the quarter pole they go, and Guthrie kicks for home. Buckaroo Zoo and Not a Gold Break come to take her on at the top of the lane, but Guthrie's kicking home gamely, clear by 2.5 lengths. Buckaroo Zoo at the rail, Not a Gold Break on the outside. Any one of these 3. They come to the 16th, and Guthrie's hanging on. Not a Gold Break and Buckaroo Zoo, a 3-way photo coming up. Guthrie hanging on, Not a Gold Break. Buckaroo Zoo, they hit the wire. Close. Not a Gold Break or Guthrie. Buckaroo Zoo's right there too.
Not a Gold Brick gets the head victory for trainer Jeff Bondi. This guy'd been running at Playfair, Golden Gate Fields, Del Mar. Now shows up at Fairplex, and look who shows up to ride him in a very rare appearance at the fair. Lafitte Pinkai Jr. gets the mount and gets the win. Buckaroo Zoo finishing 2nd in a very good effort. Guthrie was right there also in the photo as they go the 1 mile and a 16th in 1:43 and 2. And Lafitte said, yeah, he doesn't mind riding a couple of 3, 4, 5 horses at the fair, but that's about enough, he says, of course, and he is in hot pursuit of the all-time leading rider, Bill Shoemaker, and if Lafitte stays healthy, he's got dead aim on him. Maybe take him another year and a half or so to get there. All right, on Sunday afternoon, a couple of races from Fairplex. Up the Aprisa handicap was the first up. We'll show you 6 furlong sprint here for the older horses, $50,000 in guaranteed purse monies. Again, here's Trevor describing the race.
Feel for the Aprisa handicap sent on their way. They all appear to come out well. From the outside gate, Weekend Playboy's very fast. In between horses, Clever Code and Native Russian at the rail is third. Here's Making an Honest Buck in the white blinkers going up a joint third. They've been followed by Little AJ in fifth. Native Desert third last is 6 lengths off the leaders. Then comes Virtuous Regent going wide into the turn. Here was Little AJ and did not taking a turn at all. Native Russian very wide into the turn, and so is Little AJ. Down the backstretch they go, Making an Honest Buck on the outside, Weekend Playboy at the rail. Little AJ's recovering on the straightaway now and making up ground with Clever Code on the inside of him. Then we come back to Native Desert, who's fifth, 5 lengths off these leaders. Then we drop back to Academy Award winner, who's got 8 lengths to make up. Virtuous Regions dropping back, and Native Russian is last. They come to the top of the lane, Making an Honest Buck on the outside of Weekend Playboy. Now Native Desert coming with a good run in third. Little AJ still battling on that turn. They come for home. Down at the rail, Weekend Playboy between them, Making an Honest Buck, and Native Desert on the outside. Native Desert's coming best of all, and Native Desert up to win the Aprisa handicap. Weekend Playboy second, Making an Honest Buck third.
Native Desert, a length. Rainey Douglas in the irons for trainer Juan Garcia. This guy was third in his last 3 starts, claiming races, optional claiming races, allowance races, a stake, a minor stake race. Still finished in the show spot. Now gets the victory. Weekend Playboy finishing second. Making an Honest Buck finishing in the show spot. 9-2, the running time for Native Desert in the Aprisa handicap Sunday afternoon out at Fairplex. The co-feature Sunday, the Phil D. Shepherd Stakes at 1 mile and a 16th for the older horses. Again, $50,000. The guaranteed purse is Trevor with the call.
Feel for the Phil D. Shepherd Stakes, sent off in a perfect beginning. Awesome Days quick out of the gate, but Flying Martha the Grey. Now Flying Martha goes up to lead them. To Be Coloured comes through to take the second spot, and Charlie Mack right there at the rail. In the blue colours, Canyon Crest is racing a joint third. On the outside, Awesome Days now gets up to take fourth. Screaming Don is back 7 lengths off the leaders, then back to Pugnacious and Ready to Order. Coming to the top of the stretch first time round, and Flying Martha setting a quick pace. Flying Martha in front by a length. To Be Coloured racing in second. Awesome Days on the outside as a close-up third. Inside of that comes Charlie Mack, who's racing in fourth, and then it's Canyon Crest. Screaming Don is in 6, 5 lengths off the leaders. Ready to Order has 8 to make up, and Pugnacious is last. They run to the half-mile pole, and Flying Martha still taking them along by a length. To Be Coloured on the outside of Charlie Mack. They're a joint second. Now Awesome Days getting closer in fourth. There's only 2 lengths off the leaders. Screaming Don is right there fifth. Canyon Crest, the first one to be sent along. Ready to Order has 7 lengths to make up, and then it's another 2.5 to Pugnacious. They run into the far turn in the Phil D. Shepherd, and it's still Flying Martha the leader. Gonna be tackled by Awesome Days. And Awesome Days making a big run. Awesome Days looking strong, ears cocked, and Awesome Days pulling away now. Flying Martha racing second, then To Be Coloured. Screaming Don coming with a late run on the outside at the top of the lane, and Awesome Days striding away. Screaming Don is running on for second, but they would need to sprout wings to catch Awesome Days. He's romping in the Phil D. Shepherd. Awesome Days, Screaming Don, Ready to Order, and on third.
Awesome Days by 4 lengths. Trainer Darrell Vienna, good weekend for him, winning up at Bay Meadows and now coming down to Fairplex on Sunday and getting the victory with this guy. Won a $40,000 claiming race at Del Mar last time out, and now he's winning a $50,000 stake at Fairplex. Victor Espinoza in the irons. Screaming Don finishing in the second spot, a horse named for radio personality Don Imus, in case you didn't know that. Ready to Order finishing in the show spot. Awesome Days goes the mile and the 16th and the bull ring there in 1 minute 42 seconds flats. All right, let's take our second break here. When we come out the break, we'll catch you up to date on all the Belmont action Saturday, Sunday, right through Wednesday of this week. Don't go away. Belmont's up next. Be right back after this.
celebrating 25 years of service. This is the OTB Television Network.
All-Stars All-Star, Le Carriere, Lots of Talc, Perfect Arc, Thunder Rumble, Victory Speech, New York Breds, powerful, fast, and in demand, racing for the richest purses against the best horses around the world. A quality program with optimum rewards and proven results. New York Breds are setting a new standard in improving the breed. Enhance your operation by taking part in this progressive program. The New York Bred, leading the way in breeding excellence. Floral Park Handicap at Belmont on Saturday afternoon, one of two stake races on the Saturday Belmont card. Sprinting fillies and mares, 75 thou, the added purse on the race. Let's take a look. Here's Tom with the call.
And they're off. Creamy, Dreamy, and Secret Prospect, along with Freddie Frisson. Secret Prospect gets a short lead. Freddie Frisson running in second. Creamy, Dreamy on the outside in third. Farther out, it's Silent City in fourth. And the trailer is Thunder Achiever. It's Freddie Frisson in between horses and Secret Prospect down on the rail. They're heads apart, and they're joined on the outside now by Creamy, Dreamy, and Silent City. And those four across the track for the lead. It's a gap of 4 to Thunder Achiever. The opening quarter in 22 and 1/5 seconds. Creamy, Dreamy emerges with the lead. On the outside is Silent City running in second. Freddie Frisson is third. Secret Prospect is now back in fourth. Then Thunder Achiever. They're at the head of the stretch. On the outside, it's Silent City. Towards the inside, it's Creamy Dreamy, the half mile in 45 and 1. Creamy Dreamy has the lead. Silent City is next in second. Then it's a gap of 4 or 5 lengths to Secret Prospect in third. They're at the 16th pole. Creamy Dreamy has something left here. She's in front now by 3, and Creamy Dreamy wins it under Robbie Davis.
Creamy Dreamy, 2 3/4 length score. Robbie Davis in the irons for trainer Katie Voss, up from Maryland, where the horse is based, and the horse actually runs all over Delaware, Laurel, Pimlico, and now up here to New York. Gets her third win in a row and 4th win out of her last 5 starts as she goes the 6 furlongs in 1:10 and 2, beating Silent City and Secret Prospect in the process. The other feature on Saturday's card was the Rare Perfume handicap on the grass at 1 mile and a furlong. These are 3-year-old fillies, $200,000. The added purse on the race. It's a Breeders' Cup sponsored event. Again, here's Tom with the call.
And they're off. Going for the lead, Aldiza. Down on the inside is Miss Huffin' Puff. Sonia's Faith on the extreme outside, and Swearingen. They move into the clubhouse turn. Sonia's Faith and Miss Huffin' Puff heads apart for the lead, and Sonia's Faith goes up to get the lead. Miss Huffin' Puff is second. Swearingen is racing in third. Anti-Mame on the outside now in fourth. Parade Queen towards the inside in fifth. And Aldiza in sixth. Baz Besognier in seventh. Next comes Make the Most of It. Trailing the field is Earth to Jackie. The quarter in 24 and 2. They're moving down the back stretch. Sonia's Faith has the lead here by 2.5 lengths. Miss Huffin' Puff is second by a neck. Then the favorite Anti-Mame running in third. Aldiza has gained ground on the outside and is moving up. Then comes Parade Queen and Swearingen. Followed next by Paz Besognier. Make the Most of It. And the trailer Earth to Jackie. Half mile 49 and 1. Sonia's Faith is the leader here by 3/4 of a length. Miss Huffin' Puff joined now on the outside by Anti-Mame. Parade Queen has moved through on the inside. They're midway around the far turn. Sonia's Faith, Anti-Mame to challenge on the outside. Miss Huffin' Puff is dropping back. A wide move there by Earth to Jackie. Parade Queen in behind horses. They're at the head of the stretch. On the outside, it's Anti-Mame now getting a short lead. Sonia's Faith towards the inside. Swearingen is coming on through, and Parade Queen. Anti-Mame has taken over. Parade Queen on the inside. Swearingen on the outside. It is Anti-Mame in front. Then Parade Queen and Swearingen. Anti-Mame wins it a length.
Well, a Broadway smash in progress here. A theatrical daughter, Auntie Mame, trained by Angel Pennant Jr., gets another win, a length and a quarter, the margin of victory. Jerry Bailey in the irons, her third in a row and seventh win out of her last 9 starts. If there were turfing 3-year-old championships, this would be hers for the taking. Parade Queen and Swearingen, they could have gone around again and again and again, and they wouldn't get by Auntie Mame. Problem is, she's a 3-year-old filly, and Angel is scratching his head as to where to go next with this daughter of theatrical, as she's got all the talent in the world. She goes the mile and a furlong in 1:48 and 2. Auntie Mame. Boy, let's keep an eye on her. Sunday afternoon, another turf race. The older gals, fillies and mares, they're going a flat mile in the Noble Damsel. It's a $100,000 added race. Again, here's Tom with the call.
They're off. Stumbling badly at the start was Rapid Selection and unseated jockey Joe Bravo. Rapid Selection unseats jockey Joe Bravo right at the start. The rest of the field continues into the backstretch now, and a lively duel early between Oka No Book and Everhope. They've got 3.5 lengths on Andy Spend, who sits back and lets the other two fight it out. A Fleetwood running fourth by 3, Vashon fifth, already 10 lengths from the lead. Full Tom Pet running in sixth, then it's Kalkan seventh, followed by Tiffany's Taylor eighth. On the outside, Turk Appeal and Alien Strike is the trailer as they race into the far turn. The opening quarter, a torrid 22 2/5 seconds. Everhope continues to duel with Oka No Book. 2.5 lengths back to a tracking Anti-Spend. A Fleetwood running fourth. They ran a half 45 2/5 seconds. Down inside, Vashon runs in sixth. Kalkan is seventh. Full Tom Pet eighth. Now only 5 lengths from the lead. They're gaining quickly on the front runners. Everhope and Oka No Book. Anti-Spend coming 3 wide. A Fleetwood coming 4 wide. Vashon in behind the lead along with Kalkan and Tiffany's Taylor. Full Tom Pet there on the outside, coming into the last furlong. It's Anti-Spend who's roused to the lead. Kalkan trying to split horses. A Fleetwood is there. And on the outside, Tiffany's Taylor is coming on late. It's Kalkan who comes through an opening on the rail. Kalkan's in front, leaving Anti-Spend back in second. And Tiffany's Taylor. Kalkan wins by 2. Anti-Spend second. And Tiffany's Taylor was third.
Kalkan, 2 lengths score. Jerry Bailey again. Boy, he came out of his slump. Had a little tough go since the Saratoga season ended, but boy, he smashes out of it, winning both stakes down at Belmont over the weekend. Kalkan is got her second win in a row. She trained by Billy Mott. She's a daughter of Pleasant Colony. This is her initial stake score also. Anti-Spend, the favorite, best she can do is be second here. Tiffany's Taylor, the state bred from Leo's barn, gets the show money. Kalkan goes the flat mile in 1:32 and 4. And now on Wednesday afternoon, we've got our 2-year-old Colton Geldings, state-bred kind, going postward in the Bertram Bongard Stakes, 7/8 of a mile, $50,000 in added money. Again, down to Belmont is Tom's call of the Bongard.
Soul Man is splitting those two. Heading for home, Mellow Roll cuts the corner. Soul Man right at his neck. Those two coming to the 8th pole together. It's a game Mellow Roll, a determined Soul Man, and Ruby Hill bearing down on them. Mellow Roll stubbornly holding on to the lead, but here's a fresh challenger. It's Ruby Hill on the outside. Ruby Hill wins it, coming from well out of it.
Hey, here's Ruby Hill with Jose in the irons, taking advantage of that speed duel between the 3 to 5 favorite Mellow Roll, and Soul Man comes on and gets the win. Second win in a row after breaking his maiden here at Saratoga in the slop. And $54 on this 2-year-old son of Pentelicus. Mellow Roll withstood the duel but couldn't hold off Ruby Hill. Settles for second, Soul Man third. Ruby Hill gets the Bongard in 1:24 and 1. Okay, that takes care of all of our replay action right up through Wednesday afternoon down at Belmont. Now let's get into our notes department. What a way to end the summer of '97 this weekend. We'll take a look at the races. We've got the Jerome, the Ruffian, and the Woodward. That's on Saturday afternoon down at Belmont. And in the Woodward, we've got our favorite three horses going at each other again. Formal Gold, Skip Away, and Will's Way. Which one will win this time around? Sunday afternoon at Belmont, the Matron, the Futurity, and the Man of War. This, of course, is one of their super fall championship season weekends that they have down at Belmont. How about Saturday evening over at the Meadowlands? We've got the $1 Million Pegasus, Buick Pegasus, I should say, for our 3-year-olds, featuring Barons, Touch Gold, and Annette. Now, how about going up to Canada on Saturday afternoon? An OTB out-of-state special will be the Woodbine Mile, featuring, of all horses, Gentlemen trying the turf as a prep for the upcoming Breeders' Cup race in November. That's kind of a stretch, but that's what Dick Mandela says he wants to do. We've got Win Play Show, Exacta, and Trifecta wagering available on that race. Post time will be at 3:40 on Saturday afternoon. You'll be able to see the race in all of our simulcast locations, and if you've got a satellite dish, you can pick it up on CBC as well. Also, this weekend, we've got the Prairie Meadows Derby at Prairie Meadows. Remington will kick in with their stakes action. Louisiana Downs, Colonial Downs, Turfway, Arlington, and Fairplex will also be running their stake races. We'll be covering it all for you. We want to mention that as of late Wednesday afternoon, no New York outlet will be taking wagers on the Pegasus. However, we will try and get something accomplished between now and Saturday evening. And just stay tuned to us here at OTB for any late-breaking developments regarding wagers on the Pegasus from the Meadowlands. But as of right this Wednesday of this week, the only out-of-state race we have for you over the weekend is up in Canada, the Woodbine Mile. So, all right, that takes care of business for this week. So, as always, stay tuned right here to your OTB TV radio network station, where you get the most complete coverage in thoroughbred racing. Till next week, Jack Wolfesy here. So long, everybody. Enjoy your weekend and a great stakes racing action.